depends what I would do to you. It depends. But you can say what you want.
Sorry.
And that's the difference. And that's the difference. So I don't hate. I love all Muslims.
Okay.
And
so
I would defend any Muslim, even if he treated me bad.
I accept what you're saying, right? And sometimes in certain circumstances, it's good to turn the other cheek. I agree with you, but not in all circumstances this could be administered, right? If someone comes up to you, okay. So if someone, easy, very easy. If someone came up to you, okay, well, please I can't talk to so many people at the same time. So
it's okay.
Okay, good. Right. So if someone was about to attack you, right?
Yeah.
And someone's coming at your family, right? Someone's coming at your mother or your father, or someone that you hold dear, someone that you love compassionately, and someone was to attack you, are you going to sit there and say, you know what? The Bible says that I should turn the other cheek. No, hear me out, because I do want your response, but I want to lay the argument down first, right? The Bible does say that one should turn the other cheek. Are you going to administer that in all circumstances?
So here's a few things.
So is that your...
So there's a few things there. So first of all, I think you're talking about pacifism, which is not... Yeah, that's one thing.
So is he your PA? Is he your PA?
Yeah, he's a brother.
You're interrupting him, so please.
The second thing is... turn the other cheek.
Right, so I'm going to give you a live...
Wait a second, he wasn't done talking. Let him finish.
Turn the other cheek.
Yeah.
So it does not state that you have to turn the other cheek in every... It's not carved in stone for it to make sense. It's not, okay, so you slapped me, so I just turn the other cheek.
So if someone came up to you... So if someone came up to you...
Hold on, it's not necessarily like that. We... As a true Christian who comes to the Lord truthfully and with integrity, the Holy Spirit is going to guide you. It's going to guide you in certain actions. Because sometimes maybe it could be the fact that you've had a rough day, you're not really thinking...
See if you're stationary.
Maybe you're preoccupied.
You know what's best? I say, why don't we actually just read the verse?
Okay.
No, read it, yeah.
So,
no.
This is a verse of retaliation.
So,
this is Matthew 5:38.
It seems that your PA assistant is not confident in your answer. Clearly so.
An eye and a tooth for a tooth.
Yeah.
But I say to you,
Jesus Christ, the Messiah, the Savior.
But if anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to him the other.
Right.
If anyone would sue you and take your tunic, let him have your cloak as well.
Right.
And if anyone forces you to go a mile, go two with him. Give to the one who begs from you, and do not refuse the one who would borrow from you. Where did I see anything here involving your life being at risk? Because all I'm seeing here is people insulting you.
Right, okay. So,
where is your life being at risk?
Do you want me to respond or not?
There you go.
Right.
No, point out
right.
to me.
So,
Matthew
right.
5:38.
So hold on. One second.
Point out, please.
Right. So let's do a live practical example of this, right?
Point out, please.
If I were to slap you if there was a line of 10 people that were going to... No, we're going to be practical, because this verse is basically invoking...
Out,
this verse is invoking that you shall not defend yourself. At best. Wait, hold on, one second. One second. Let's read it. Let's read it.
Read it again.
Right, okay.
What's the problem with this Salfist?
Right. You have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye.
Now, it's an
right?
eye for an
No,
eye,
hold on,
defend
let me
yourself.
finish.
It's an eye
Be
for an eye,
respectful.
defending
Be
yourself.
respectful.
Okay.
Be respectful.
Go
Am
for
I
it.
not being respectful? Well, can you just
wishy-washy
allow
on
me
that one,
to
right?
finish?
But don't forget.
Allow me to finish.
Hold on
No.
now. I want
Hold
us
on a
to
minute.
make clear
Hold
what
on a
we're
minute.
talking about.
Hold on a minute.
You were
We are going to be
saying
very clear in a
that
conversation.
advice is impractical.
I'm going to stay silent
Awesome.
and let you
You're
finish.
You're saying that advice is impractical because if your life is at risk, it is removing from you the ability to defend your own life. Show me that in the text.
Right. Are you ready for our response, right? So, now listen carefully, right? And we're going to do a live practical example of this verse, and let's see if we can administer this verse in real time. Fair? Right? Because you believe that this is the final dispensation of God. So therefore, it should be, at best, something practical as well.
But
So
we're not
excuse me, I haven't finished.
We're not Salafist,
Be respectful.
and we understand
Be
that
respectful.
Christ was in
Allow me
paradise.
to finish.
So there you go.
Allow me to finish. Be
Don't worry,
respectful.
carry on.
Otherwise,
I am waiting for it, and you better show me that verse. Otherwise, you're full of crap.
Otherwise,
Carry
just
on.
take a hike. Thank you very
Oh, no,
much.
don't worry, you hike.
Right.
You guys always run away.
Well, I got my hiking gear
I'll
on.
start
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, those shoes aren't going to help you very
Right,
much.
okay.
Hopefully you have a change of
Right,
shoes in your
anyway,
bag.
you have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Right? But I say, right? But I say, do not resist the one who is evil. So if someone came up to you and done you evil, right? According to this verse,
It
right?
specifies the
Let
evil,
me
so you're
finish.
lying.
Let me finish.
You're generalizing
Let
it,
me
it
finish.
specifies this, you're
Let me
lying.
finish.
Carry on.
What are you afraid
Your
of?
tafsir is trash. That's what I'm afraid of.
Why are you afraid?
I am afraid of a trash tafsir.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay?
Well, thank
Now,
you for
carry
admitting
on.
that you're afraid.
Of
Thank
the
you.
trash tafsir, carry
Right.
on.
Okay. So he's afraid. Thank you, everybody. He admitted that he's afraid.
Tafsir, carry
Right.
on.
Let's continue.
Keep going.
Right. You have heard that it was said,
Oh, okay, let's go back.
an eye for an eye. Well, I'll continue to repeat until he finishes.
Carry on.
Right.
You know what? You Muslims repeat things over and over again, right? You chant
Right.
things, and that's how you
Right,
understand
right,
things.
right, okay.
Repeat that over
Okay,
and over again
okay.
till you get it.
you-
Start again.
Right.
Start again.
Right. So you know,
have heard
you
it
know,
said,
you
start
know,
again, let's
do you
go.
know, do you know, do you know the,
Start
do you know
again.
the hilarious thing about this conversation?
Start again.
He has no confidence in you. That's why he's coming in like this.
Brother.
Yeah. Are you confident enough to speak to me?
Brother.
No, I want to
How
ask
do
you.
you
know
Are you
that? How do you
I'll
know
tell you
that?
why. I'll tell you
Tell
why.
me. Give us a tafsir.
Very easy. Very easy.
it's
Right?
not. No, it's
Because
not.
when I was speaking to you, it was friendly. It was
It's
peaceful.
still friendly and peaceful.
And then what's happened clearly?
But now you've lost faith in your arguments.
your
That's how
ambassador
you're running.
your ambassador has come up.
I am his Christian brother. I love this
your
man.
chief
He gave his
your
life to
chief
Christ, and you
executive
should too.
your chief
Amen.
executive has come over because he can't handle
I'm
the
only a
fact
brother in
that
Christ.
you are in. So in other words, he probably feels that you're incompetent, that you can't answer.
Your tafsir.
So anyway, let's continue. You have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I say to you, do not resist the one who is evil, right? But if anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to the other. So now let's test to see the practicality of this. So if there
on.
were
Finish it
a
off.
line of 10 people,
Finish it off.
if there was a line of 10
Finish
people,
it off. It's not done yet.
I'm
Finish
going to
it
wait
off.
till he's finished.
Finish it off.
I'm going to wait till he's
Because
finished.
now your tafsir is trash.
Right.
Finish it off.
Are you ready, by the way?
Matthew 5:39.
Are you ready?
So what's your question?
Right, my question is this, right, without the rude interruption, because clearly he has no confidence in you. Right.
I have no
so,
confidence in you,
right,
really.
well,
If
then,
you want to be real.
then if that's the case, bye-bye. Right,
No, don't
so,
worry. I'm gonna stay here
right, so
and
if
make
there
sure
was
that
a
when I
line,
leave, I have
if,
confidence in you because
okay,
you're right tafsir.
thank you very much,
Awesome.
thank you very much.
Go on.
Right, so if there was a line of 10
in you, man.
people,
Doing great.
if there was a line of 10 people that slapped you and did evil to you, according to this verse, it says, right, it says, but I said, do not resist the one who is evil. Do not resist. So
it specifies how.
tell me something. Are you going to allow someone to do evil to you and disobey Jesus? Yes or no? According to this, please, response.
You're not done yet. Let him finish the entire thing, then we will respond. Finish.
See how he's thinking
Finish
about
it.
this? You see how he's thinking?
Finish it.
Because it shows
You're
that he's a
reading the verse in
thinking,
parts.
he's a
Finish
thinking
it.
human
I
being.
want you to
He's
give
a
the
thinking
three
human being.
examples, and then we'll talk about them.
Okay.
Finish it. Carry on.
Can you
Finish
respond?
it.
Give me your question.
Finish it.
Okay, so my question is this, right? Right. This gentleman pointed out to Matthew 5:38, right?
39.
It says, you have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I say, so now Jesus is saying. So
law
Jesus
difference.
is now superseding what clearly is in the Old
Because
Testament,
he
right?
is the Lord of the Sabbath.
Right. So it says, but I say to you, do not resist the one who is evil, but if anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn him the other also. And if anyone would sue you and take your tunic, let him have your cloak as well. And if anyone forces you to go 1 mile,
Yep.
then go with him 2 miles.
Uh-huh.
Give the one who begs from you,
Yep.
and do not refuse the one who would borrow from you. So
Okay.
now let's look at the practicality. So I've read it. I haven't put any.
Step one.
I have
You've read
not.
step one.
Can you allow me to finish?
Now, step 2.
Can you allow me to finish?
I want you to tell
Allow me to finish.
Is that a parable?
No,
or is that a
allow me.
literal
Allow me
command?
to finish. Allow me to finish. Good. Thank you very much. Without all the disturbances.
No, don't worry. You're
Right.
doing things my way.
So
eventually.
now,
You've read the entire thing. Now tell me what it means.
now, let me finish.
Don't worry.
Right.
I believe in you.
So now,
My faith is increasing.
I'm asking you this question, my friend, right? If there was a line of 10 people who wanted to slap you and do evil according to this verse, Jesus saying, you should allow that to happen.
Is that what the verse
right?
means?
You should allow that to
Is
happen.
that what it means?
So
Okay,
now,
step 2.
would you
Your
allow
tafsir is
that?
bad.
Would you
So,
allow
I
that to
reject
happen?
your
Yes or no?
example. Show me that in the text.
So first of all,
Yes, go on.
you're saying yes or no, like it's
Binary.
yeah, like either yes.
This is the
Jump
Quran.
off the cliff or don't
But
jump.
no, there's a reason why I'm asking that. Because this,
you're
because you
misunderstanding.
But
believe.
nothing has to be just yes or no.
No, I agree with you. I accept that.
And this is one of the-
No, but I
But you're
accept.
commanding me to say
No, but
yes
there's
or no.
No, but there's
It's
a
yes or no.
No, there's
So-
a reason why I'm asking this
what's
specific
your
question. Right, good. The reason why I'm asking that question is because it's verbatim, right? It's clearly in the text itself, right?
Wait a minute.
Are you?
Verbatim,
Hold on a minute.
or is it
Are you sola
Is it
scriptura?
literal?
Are you sola scriptura?
Is it
Which
literal?
means, do you take this as the revelation as a revelation of God?
Torah doesn't regard the entire Bible.
Or do you
as being
take,
literal.
or do you take Christian? Do you accept Christian scholarship, or are you sola
Okay,
scriptura?
okay, fine. Show me Christian scholarship that tells you that verse means.
Listen, you've
you
gone
can't do
about
this.
4 places.
Yeah.
I don't know where you want to go.
Stick to
with
the verse, boy.
Okay,
That's all I want to say.
right. My friend. I know you like.
So,
I know.
all I want to say
I know
is,
you like to.
read the verse now.
Clearly you're
What I want to
frustrated
know
by-
is, he's a Salafist.
He's
So basically, he
he's
believes that
frustrated
whenever
by my
the
line of
Quran
question.
Allah having
He's
hands,
clearly frustrated by
Allah
my
having
line of
hands.
question,
Stupid,
and that's
I know.
fine.
Now,
That's fine.
what I want him to
See,
know
he
is-
needs to resort to
is that
insults
the,
in order to get somewhere in this conversation.
10 people. Is the verse telling you that there's only 3 ways that you can forgive somebody for doing you
Waste
wrong?
of time.
When they slap you, ask for your tunic,
It's
and when they
like,
walk from
how do I clean myself when I go to the toilet? I don't know.
Exactly.
Should I
Right.
use a leaf? Should I use
Okay.
or 3 stones. Yeah.
All right, look, my friend, it's
Well,
fine.
visualists.
It's fine. It's fine. If you're unable to answer this, that's fine,
Awesome.
right?
But
By the way, is
Leah,
this whose one is
try
this?
it
Is
out.
it yours?
Mine, yes.
Okay, take
So
it.
now it's Hamza, correct?
So now,
Hamza,
so now,
he has the correct
hold on
tafsir.
a minute.
No,
We are having
You're
a
wrong,
conversation.
I'm going to correct you.
We are
I'm
having
gonna
a
correct you.
conversation,
Here's the right tafsir.
and then you are
This is
being,
regarding
you're being
retaliation.
disrespectful. You're
the
being
very
rude.
first verse
Waste
in
of time.
38 says,
Waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time.
This one is
Yeah, mentally unstable. Mentally unstable.
wrongs done to you.
Right.
Now,
So I think I'm gonna
I'm
gonna end this conversation. I'm gonna end this conversation because
these are not life
clearly
These are only insult against your character.
I want to have a respectful conversation. I want to have a
insulting me as a Christian.
Chops. Cut it. Let's go. Let's go.
I don't hurt you. I instead want
Waste of
to preach
time.
the gospel to you.
Waste of time.
And that is what this
Absolute
verse means.
waste of time.
So whenever we Christians preach the gospel to you, we are applying this verse. So Hamza, like I told you, you're going to
Waste
run.
of time.
And your shoes are going to hurt
I'm
your
sensing,
Okay.
brother, I'm
Waste of time.
sensing a lot of self-gratification here, or seeking.
Why? Why would you say
I don't
that?
know, you're just trying to shut basic... I know what you're doing.
No, do you know why? No, do you know what the issue
Oh, he's
is?
gonna stay, nice.
Do you know what the issue is? Do you know what the issue is? Let me explain to you what the issue is. I am trying to have. I am trying to have
deviate from the scripts.
a conducive.
have a direct
I am
conversation.
trying to have. I'm trying to have a conducive, meaningful dialogue. This conversation is not about winning or losing, right?
It's about you
This is
coming
not.
Christ.
This
I
is
agree.
not. This conversation is not about
It's about
I win,
winning
you
souls.
lose, or you lose,
Well,
I win.
the souls
It's not
in
that.
your God,
It's
so
not
your soul
that.
could be lost.
It's about who is upon the truth, right? Who is upon the truth?
Okay.
Do you believe
Now,
you're upon the truth?
yeah, I do believe that. But
Why do you
Prove
believe
it,
that?
please.
Okay, so I gave you a live practical example. All right?
Of you being on the truth.
I gave a live practical example of a verse where Jesus said that if someone slaps you, then offer him the other cheek. If someone does evil to you, now whether that
You
be a
understand
parable,
this?
no, I do. I clearly do.
Explain this.
Now, whether that be a
Let
parable,
me hear the explainers.
whether that be a parable or something literal, right? There's a problem with both ways of
Give us
understanding
both.
this.
Give us both.
If it was literal, then it can't be a form of advice.
Why are you saying it
right?
can't be? You're saying it
Very-
can't be. That's you.
No, you're right,
That's the
and I will
Hamza.
explain my
Deep
reasons
dive
why.
into it. Let's hear it.
I'll explain my
Let's
reasons
hear
why. Right? I would never advise anybody, right, to allow someone else to oppress you and allow that oppression to continue, because that is not
Then you can't
practical.
be a Muslim.
That's not practical.
Then you can't be a
right?
Muslim.
That is not practical.
You can't be a
See,
Muslim. You don't believe in Islam.
do you know what? Do you know what?
So that-
do you know?
you've left Islam now.
It's funny because
left Islam. It's
I've
great. I
been
love
made
it.
to look
No, now
as
you're
if
a
like
Muslim
I
anymore.
am the one being insincere, but I am the one
I am being
also.
completely
I am
sincere
also. I am
when
also.
am
I am
listening
the
very
one.
attentive to what you're
I am
saying
the one.
and responding
I
in
am
kind.
the one
I am being
that's
completely
coming
honest with you,
forward.
and I am not lying about anything you're
Okay.
saying. So
Yeah,
you
sorry,
just
go
said
on.
very, very clearly that you cannot advise anybody to continue to be oppressed, in that case, you're no longer a Muslim, you are not on the Sunnah, because now you don't like this anymore.
Whether someone's right or wrong, then what would you be seeking?
To do your scripts.
Come again?
Because you said you're neither here to say whether someone is right or wrong, but then that makes you insincere because you're not seeking truth. If you're not seeking right or wrong, then what are you doing?
Do you believe that you're on the truth?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You weren't done answering.
So therefore,
Finish it off.
what we should do, right,
we're
is
the
that
truth
we
because
should
we're on
have
Christ. What you got?
we should have
Muhammad?
a mutual exchange, and then we will see
Sure thing.
from that mutual
Less
exchange.
time.
At the end of the day, my friend,
How many minutes do you want?
you know that I'm being very hold on.
How many minutes do you
You
want?
know that I'm being
2
very
or 5? What do you
respectful to
want?
you. I have not said anything blasphemous.
How many minutes do you want?
I have not disrespected you in
I've
this
not mentioned
conversation.
anything like that.
Exactly, I agree with
It's
you.
almost like
but
you
what your
turned the
friend is
cheek.
doing, he's stopping you from listening to me, and I can see why. Because clearly, this is just purely from an outsider's observation. He doesn't have confidence in your answers.
I have no
right?
confidence in
He
your
has no
answers.
confidence in your answers.
You know-
So therefore, he's stopping you from engaging with me, and that's perfectly fine. That's fine.
let's
I have
just
no
say-
issues
hold on,
with that.
hold on.
Ask any Christian in this
Dawah
part.
dodging.
Most Christians in this part know
Ladies
me.
and gentlemen,
I am one of
this
the
is a
most
live
peaceful
example
Muslims
of
in this
dawah
part,
dodging.
and he does not want to
He's going
respond.
to run from me
That's
in
fine.
his brown shoes
Let me
that
just
aren't
say.
made for running.
Let me just say.
Yeah, go
that
ahead.
You might be right in what you're saying. Let's just say.
Okay,
let's just put it out
hypothetically.
there, right? If he's here, he's helping me.
No, that's no. I have no.
Because- hold on. Because I know the truth.
I have no issues. No, hear me out. I have no issues if someone's seeking assistance.
You keep interrupting
That's
him,
no
by the
issue.
way.
That's no issue. I have
So
no issue with
let
that.
him finish his thought
The
first
issue
before
that I
you jump in.
have, the issue that I have,
and I was doing that
is
to
that
you, and you had a problem
you
with
asked
that,
me,
so let him
you
finish
asked
first.
me
Stop interrupting every
what
5
my
words he
understanding
says.
of the
That's what I'm
verse
saying.
is, and as I was giving what my thoughts were, then our
weren't giving your understanding.
ambassador was constantly.
If you see me as an ambassador, thank you. I appreciate it.
When you
So
understand,
there you go.
Christian.
when you
Simple as that.
understand that you cannot know God unless you accept Jesus Christ, when you understand that, then you will truly know what God is.
So
Because you
hand
don't
your
know
shoe.
at the moment.
Okay.
And
You believe you do.
Okay, so let's
believe you do.
Okay, so let's question that. Let's
Hold
discuss
on,
that.
we weren't done
Let's
here.
discuss that.
We
Let's
weren't
discuss
done here.
that. Let's
What
discuss
does
that.
this verse mean?
He is so
Before
afraid.
you jump, what does this verse mean?
Can you do me one favor?
Okay.
Can you
So
allow? Can
are
you just
willing
respectfully
to,
tell him to?
Are you willing
can
to admit?
Can you tell
that
him
you
to be
don't
quiet?
have the correct tafsir for this
Can you
verse?
tell him to be quiet, please?
I don't want to do that because
That's
you
fine.
Matthew
Then that's fine.
5:38. You know what it means.
Pardon?
It'll go time. So then
So
each one
Hamza,
don't
That's
Matthew-
true. You're right.
Yeah, you want a timer?
You're right.
You want a timer?
You want to time it?
What you want? 2 or 5? What you
My
want?
friend, I don't want to engage with you because you
Oh,
because you know why?
Because
I feel
like every
that
Dawagandis in this part, you're afraid to hear the
no,
hack.
you're right. I agree with
The
you. We
words
should
of
have it
Jesus
timed,
Christ.
and I'm happy to.
Okay.
But he's been rude.
Do you know why
He's been
you don't
rude,
know
and
God?
you
I'll
know
tell
it
you why.
because you know I'm not. And you know I'm not a rude Muslim. You know me. I've known you for a long time.
Do you know
So
why?
you know I'm a peaceful person.
you know why
But he's
you
not being respectful.
Do you know why
Sorry, what are you
don't
asking?
know God?
Okay.
Go on. Sorry.
Brother,
What,
have a time. If he's not respectful, walk away.
Yeah, then go. Yeah,
that's
yeah,
true.
What
All right,
do you want? 2 or 5.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
debate with, though?
2 minutes each, right? 2 minutes each.
Sure.
You have 2 minutes. I have 2
And I
minutes.
have 2 too.
And then it's a respectful dialogue. That's it. I don't.
Alright, so we all get 2 minutes.
I don't think I'm being unreasonable
I'm
here.
down. Who, do you want to start? Should I start?
Right. So no. Yeah.
Oh no.
You're right. Okay.
The dawah.
Unless you want to have a conversation.
Oh no.
No. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Are we doing dawah for Allah or dawah for the YouTube box?
But no, it's not. It's not for.
Oh, so
These ones mentally ill.
Oh, what's going on here?
I don't know who this is.
Just look at this. Dawah for YouTube money. Hey,
Who's that is?
I think it's.
These Christians are absolutely disrespectful.
We're giving him no airtime. We're not uploading now.
No, don't.
what's going on here, guys? Is that I've been here with Hamza.
Sorry.
And Hamza is harping on Matthew 5:38. So Hamza is implying that Christ is giving us impractical advice that puts our own lives at risk. Because he is telling us that we cannot defend ourselves if a murderer comes into our house to kill us. We should instead offer him our firstborn as a sacrifice. Hamza has trashed tafsir. He's a Salafist. Those guys are in B-Tech. Those are the 18 they say. The verse is concerning retaliation, having a vengeful heart and a vengeful spirit, like the Jews of old, with the eye for an eye. Very